Sports Stars Magazine here with Francis Parker, freshman star, Isabella Riddle. There were three things that were constant tonight in a 38-24 victory for the Lancers in the Open Division playoffs. There were a lot of fouls called. Francis Parker played outstanding defense, and obviously the offensive and defensive contributions of Isabella Riddle, 20 and 10. Isabella, just as I said to you a moment ago, like there were probably only 2 or 3 times in the whole game where maybe 2 or 3 minutes went by without a stoppage of play. Like, just did you ladies feel like it was really frustrating because it was so choppy and like not being able to get the rhythm that you guys were accustomed to?
Definitely, and I think that's what we kind of prepare for in practice. Like, we can't let the refs like determine how we play. So we do these things in practices where we call fouls and we're like, oh, that's probably not a foul, but our coaches get us ready for it so that we're calm in the game and we're able to keep going even when it does get a little bit choppy.
Most definitely. But even at the times, when maybe the offense wasn't going, I mean, anytime you hold a team to 24 points, that's usually gonna be a good omen. Like, just how even when whether it's the officials are dictating what's happening at the offensive end, or just maybe things aren't clicking at the offensive end. Like, how much does this group, not only throughout the season but especially now, take pride in its defense? Having to raise the level a little bit in the playoffs.
Coach was talking to us about character, and I think defense is more of like an effort thing than like a skill thing. So we can come out and just like work hard and put it all on the floor, because that's the only way we're going to get those stops. And so just using our length, especially because we're a longer team, and just working hard, getting down, digging deep, and getting those stops.
Most definitely. But the fact that obviously you don't have the whole group back, but obviously Caitlin being part of the rotation, what is that? I mean, especially in a game when obviously, unfortunately, Gigi was compromised with fouls, Bree's compromised with fouls and stuff like that. Like getting her back in the rotation, playing meaningful minutes. How significant was that for tonight and going forward?
It's always nice to have another like ball handling guard in there, just in case we do have those incidents, whether it's injury or like fouling. Having her there, and even if she's not shooting, she's facilitating, and if she's not doing things offensively, she's always working hard on defense. So she just contributes so much to our team.
Absolutely. What was the emotional reset like after such a euphoric regular season? Like, I mean, you said to me with so much conviction and so much confidence, we're going to be the number 1 seed. Obviously, we never know how the San Diego section officials are going to, I mean, if I'm being completely transparent, I would have never expected in a million years that Mission Hills was going to be the 3 seed. But obviously, that's fine because they're on the other side, and that rematch will occur, Lord willing, health providing in the finals. But just the fact that you were the 1 seed, what was... Because again, everybody starts 0-0 now. It doesn't matter a league championship. It doesn't matter, beating Illinois Country Day. It's like you're gonna have to do it all over again. So what was that like this week?
Kind of just preparing. Like we had the same amount of time to prepare. We both had that week to prepare, and so just making sure we didn't underestimate them, because at the end of the day, upsets happen every single time. So we weren't going to be the first one. I think was our mindset coming in, and just like making sure. We got to do it down. We have to get down on both ends and work hard, and we did it. So,
last thing, you've been a part of so many big environments and emotion-filled games. Playing at the highest level in travel ball nationally, and obviously now as a freshman, playing a great schedule in the San Diego section and in the Open Division playoffs. Like, this being a playoff game tonight. Did just were your emotions, or did you feel, other than the choppy flow of the game, did it feel any different for you? Because you always remember your first one, right? You don't play like a freshman, but you are a freshman, and this is your first playoff game.
I think definitely I've had experience like watching people play. So I had an older sister who played in a lot of CIF games. Obviously watching the team play last year when I was in 8th grade, and it preps you for it. But like, you're never gonna know exactly going in. So it's definitely something different. Just the energy is always different. Everyone's coming to compete, and especially as being the number 1, everyone, we have a target on our back. Everyone wants to come beat us. So I wouldn't say it's necessarily different, but it's just more exciting. Yeah, that's what I'd say.
Well, you are certainly that at both ends, even if the referees will dictate everything else. 20 and 10 tonight for Isabella Riddle, 38-24. Fantastic defensive effort for the Lancers. Best of luck in the semis.
Thank you.